What's up, everybody? We're doing something a little bit different today. We're doing a little bit more of a vlog style video, which is going to be pretty fun, but we're actually helping out a good friend of mine who's an upcoming content creator with her YouTube intro. We're going to be getting some shots today, talking about editing and music and branding and all of that stuff. So I thought it'd be a cool idea to bring you guys along to witness the whole creative process. So let's go check it out.
Hey!
What's up? How's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
Doing good. Good to be here.
So excited.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome. I can't wait to dive into everything. So let's get started.
All right, let's do it. So we're talking in there.
No, that's great. We can use this. There's that little marquee sign that says like yours truly leash on it.
Typing.
That'd actually be good.
Yeah.
Drinking coffee, writing notes. All right, cool. It looks like we have a lot of good ideas here. So I think now that we've kind of got our shot list together, we're ready to start going out and creating some intentional footage, which is going to make this video go a lot smoother and just have a lot more clarity to it. So let's go ahead and get set up and we'll start getting some shots. All right, go for it. Cool. We'll do another shot. Let me switch sides so maybe I just want to see this background. Alright, it looks good. It actually looks really good. Alright, pause. So like, I can frame it as it's going to be a closer shot. So like, we're not going to see the whole thing. I might actually want to switch that so that, because I might shoot like through the plant. Move your other arm a little bit. What I like to do with these types of intro videos is really get a good mix of close, medium, and wide shots. So that way it's not just all close or just all wide. It gives a nice variety and really helps progress the momentum of your intro video. Keep flipping. Go ahead and flip back. Just less focus, more happy. Subtle shift this way. And 3, 2, 1. All right, we just finished getting all of the footage that we needed to capture. We're gonna take a quick little break and then head back over to the studio and start to edit and piece everything together. Really excited to see how this all turns out. One of the first things that I like to do when diving into a project like an intro is, once we've collected all the footage and kind of have a good idea of everything, is actually to go and find the song. So what kind of song are you thinking for your intro?
Well, I really like classic, but calm, chill, but still happy. And
what kind of genre do you think?
I love jazz.
Okay, cool. Let's take a listen. It's kind of slow, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's check out another one. So this one in particular kind of has a little bit more of like a syncopated beat. And sometimes it just doesn't really flow as well for just keeping nice, big, bold transition words.
Right.
Let's maybe not go for that one. Let's try this one. I like that so far.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
That's nice, yeah. Cool, yeah, I think that's really good.
Yeah, I love that.
I just want to check out the end real quick because
Okay.
I think sometimes like when it comes to cutting down like 2-minute songs into just like a 10-15 second spot, it's important to hear kind of how it gets into the beat and how it exits out. So let's check out the end real quick. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I love that. That's fun.
Cool, let's
Yeah,
rock
that's
with
really
that
cool.
one. Cool, so we're here in the editor, and I guess at this point we're just gonna kind of go through, and one of the first things I like to do is just kind of drop a slug clip like this, which is what we'll kind of be able to place everything onto. And first things first is we'll go ahead and cut up that music track real quick. I think right about there is we can make our cut. Let's hear the ending. Maybe around there. Let's just see how that blends together. Yeah, solid.
Love that.
Cool, so now let's go ahead and start just dropping in some of the clips that we got. When going through all the footage, I always like to try to find moments where the subject is smiling and having a good time, just showing, you know, lots of joy and energy, because like at the end of the day, who really wants to watch a video where someone's just bummed out or sad or just like, you know, not into what they're doing? I guess the next step is just going to be starting to place them in the order that we want and kind of timing it out to the music a little bit.
Nice.
All right, cool. So we've got our clips kind of placed out on the timeline and about the way we want it to be. Now what we'll do is start stylizing it a little bit. We're going to color grade it and really get looking for the style that you would want to have. So tell me a little bit about what you're thinking for the style.
So like I talked about before, I love vintage kind of retro vibes. I like film grain and just anything to add some texture and like some character to the video like that.
Cool. So what we'll do to get that look is we're actually just going to do a color correction to all of our footage, and then we're going to go ahead and stylize it. And so in order to get that vintage look, we're actually going to lift up the shadows a little bit, which kind of gives it that little bit of fade.
Okay.
And just to stylize it some, we're going to push the highlights a little bit to the warmer, pinker side of things.
Okay, I like that.
And then we'll add a film grain to it as well. All right, so now that we've got everything pretty much color graded and kind of placed where we want it, we've got our song selected. I think the next step is really going to be adding in some video effects, some text and all that stuff. So where do you find your inspiration for text? Like, what are you kind of thinking about for that?
I like really sleek and simple fonts.
Yeah, that's good. I think the only other thing I'll mention is when doing these intro videos, it's good to find a font that kind of is a little bit on the bolder side that you can make really big, because that way it will really just like catch people's attention as it's going by. When they're too small, they get lost in the details. So let's kind of see if we can land on a good font.
Okay.
Font's a little small, but I think it could work. Cool. So now that we found a font, we'll experiment with this one and see if we like it. But I'm going to go ahead and go through some of the plugins that I have, which are basically just like video effects that incorporate text. And we can see if there's anything that will look good. I like to use this particular effect pack quite a lot for text. It's really good. Yeah, that actually is pretty clean.
Wow. I love that.
Pretty clean. Let's see.
Wow, yeah. That's so my style. I love that.
All right, cool. Let's add in a little bit of a little outro graphic that just kind of has the name for your channel at the end.
Okay.
I think the only thing that would just like really give this the extra little like edge to it is going to be adding in some sound effects.
Okay.
I'm going to mute the music real quick and let's just listen to these sound effects with the text. A lot of times with text, when there's little moments where the music isn't kind of adding to the movement, I like to just go in and add a couple little whooshes and hits to make the text kind of feel like it should be moving based on what you're hearing. So let's take a look at this real quick. Let's check it out with the music now. Yeah.
Oh, love that.
All right, everybody, that's going to about wrap up this video. I hope that you have enjoyed this and found some value from it. And if you want to learn a little bit more about personal style, head on over to Alicia's page. I'll put a link in the description below. Before you guys leave, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and as always, stay creative. Peace.